Hello guys, today we are going to continue with the topic that we were reviewing last week. Remember that it had to do with the conditional structures. The ones that we are checking today are familiar with them. They are not exactly the same because they are going to help you to express other kind of things. But anyway, you are going to find somehow a familiar air here. Okay. What we are going to study today, guys, is the use of the expressions I wish and if only, and let's check what is that. So, what do we use them for? It is very easy. You are going to use a wish and if only to express different things. It doesn't matter if it is in the present, in the past. We are going to check different things with them. Okay. We are going to be using it, for example, when you want to express the wish that the things are different, something that you would like to change in the past, and also when you are annoyed by something and you also wish it could change. Okay, the only difference that you are going to find in between wish and if only is that, for example, if you want to give it more strength, I recommend you to use if only instead of wish. Okay, if only expresses a little bit more of drama. It is a little bit more dramatic. So if you want to sound dramatic or if you want to emphasize something, I recommend you to use if only. Okay, and there are different forms in which you are going to use it. The first of it, it is when you are talking about the present. Okay, you can use, for example, wish and if only plus a past form. And when you are doing that, you are talking about a present situation that you would like to be different. Okay, in this case, for example, when we say, I wish you didn't live so far, it is because you have that wish inside of you that the person that you are talking to lived closer to you, but the reality is that they don't. Okay, and also it is the same, for example, when you say, if only we knew what to do, for example, it is also a strong wish that you know how to do, and the reality is that you know, well, that you don't, of course. So, in this case, for example, be very careful. Remember that to talk about something that you would like to be different in the present, you are going to use this form, which or if only, and also a past form. Okay. The second form, guys, the second form that we are going to use is when you are going to express a regret about the past, and this is very familiar with the third conditional, for example. Okay, you are going to use, for example, wish and if only plus a past perfect form whenever you want to talk about a change about the past. But remember that you know that in the reality you cannot change it. You are just expressing the wish that you would like to change that, but actually in the reality you cannot do that. Okay, so for example, when you say they wish they hadn't eaten so much chocolate, they're feeling very sick now. What happened here that actually they did eat a lot of chocolate. They cannot change it, but they are having an imaginary situation in which they wish it was different, but it wasn't different. Okay, and the same it is going to happen when you say if only. Remember that this is stronger, and whenever you say, for example, if only I studied harder when I was at school, what is the reality that you didn't study, but you did. Okay. This, remember, it has to do with a regret. This has to do with something that you would like to be different, but it is not going to be different anymore because it is in the past. Okay. And the last of our forms, it is going to be whenever you want to show annoyance, when something makes you annoyed. Okay, and this is, for example, when you find someone or something really really annoying, and you know that they are not going to change. You know that the situation is not going to be changeable. So what you are showing here is that you are annoyed with that situation that you cannot change anymore. Okay, so for example, when it says, I wish you wouldn't borrow my clothes without asking, what does that mean? That you know that that person is not going to change, but you wish that person change, but you know that they are not going to do it, so you are annoyed by that. Okay, and in the second example, for example, it is going to be when it says, well, I wish it would rain, the garden really needs some water. What happens here? Again, rain isn't coming, but you wish that this was different, sorry. And remember that here also it is something that is not going to change. Maybe we are in a drought, for example. We know that there is not going to be any rain, and we are only expressing our annoyance. Okay, remember that here the structure that you are going to use, it is going to be wish plus wouldn't and a verb in the simple form. Okay, that is what we are going to check here. So as you can see, guys, this is very simple. This is totally simple, and here you have a diagram. Well, here you have a summary. That is a word that I was looking for. Here you have a summary on how to use every single one of these expressions. Don't worry, we are going to be checking them better in our class next Tuesday. Okay, so I am going to ask you to be very careful with them and review them. Okay, so I can solve all your questions on our following class. Okay, remember that they are not that difficult. Actually, they are not that difficult, but anyway, we need to discuss them. We are going to discuss them in next class. So please make all your questions, guys. And that's it. That's it for this topic. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'll see you there in class. Bye bye.